Top of the top. Saturday, what up? We back. What's up, y'all? We back. About to get into it. We're gonna get into this real talk. What's up? Entertainment. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that was on the live last night. I think I crashed about 2 a.m. because my stupid ass keep forgetting I was up for damn near 24 hours because I got up about 3:30 a.m. and I was up at 2 a.m. So I was about to be up 24 hours. Didn't even realize it. Yeah, what's up? Back at it again, y'all. I'll tell you a lot of stuff going on, man. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the real world, y'all. We're going to talk about what's going on right now. So like I said the other day, everybody seen what happened to bigU. Some of y'all, it's something new, but this stuff I was telling y'all years ago because all this is public information. They told the whole world it was going to be a war on crime, but nobody believed it. You know what I'm saying? AKA war in the hood. You know what I'm saying? AKA war on everybody that's living off the streets, living off the grid, living up, everybody that's living out of order, doing what they want to do. Yeah, everybody that's not paying taxes. People that's stepping on other people to get where they got to go. But the main people we talking about today is the people that was allegedly selling death, and being that they were selling death and they wouldn't stop, and they kept getting warnings and they wouldn't stop, So then all of them got accused of being terrorists or foreigners. So that's what's going on right now, y'all. So we're going to talk about it from east to west. I'm going to show you how this stuff been going down. Before bigU, after bigU, yesterday, a whole lot of people got snatched up. Yeah. When I told you them cartels going to start telling on them blacks and them people in the hood, that's what's happening. That's right. All right, y'all. So give me 1 second. I'm about to send this out. Normally, I shouldn't have even started this to about 9 something, but I said I gotta speed it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hold nobody on this Saturday. So we're going to get into it. I just got to throw this link out one more time, y'all. We just going to be on go. We're going to be on go. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Shout out to everybody that's up. Everybody hit like buttons, comment, but all of that. Leave comments, put people on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that mainly keep it real. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Not with me. Keep it real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So look, we got to get into it. All right. I'm ready. Live internet-ish. All right. Remember that. They can never copy, man. You can't copy what's real. They're going to stay counterfeit. Let's go. Like I say, ain't about me. It's about us. Us? Who? Us? Everybody that's real, that's who. Everybody already know what time it is. Let's go, man. I ain't about to do a lot of waste of time, man. U.S. war on thugs, straight up. Then I see allegedly Young Miami is with SHANNON, allegedly. But, allegedly, I already know what time it is because I'm gonna look at Young Miami like she trying to get her sugar daddy. And at the end of the day, SHARPE, he need the clout. So you know what time it is. He trying to get them pink rumors off of him. But, life goes on, y'all. Let's go. We're going to talk about it because like I say, right? Remember this, y'all. Some people don't get it unless it's in entertainment form, it's rap form. Can you believe this stuff was announced 2 years ago? Everybody knew when a person came in office what was going to happen. What was said, y'all? Anybody pushing that FETTY, anybody dealing with that trafficking, right? Didn't we all know this? How the hell everybody knew this, but these fools didn't know? Told you, hip-hop. They ain't know nothing. That's right, I've been telling them. But like I said, they ain't know what love was. They ain't know. I was the one trying to tell them, yo, bro, y'all better shut shop down. You better shut the trap down. You better close shop, get up out of here. I'm the one came to tell you. Say, yo, bro, they're around the corner. They coming right now. I saw them. They ain't listen. All right, let's go. Shout out to everybody. I'm going to get to the intro, y'all. I ain't in no rush. But like I said, what I always told y'all, they never know when to leave, right? Some people never know when it's over till it's over. But I say, some people don't get it. That's why the Apollo had the Sandman, because some people just didn't get it. All right? Because what? They didn't want to understand that they're not good at what they call themselves doing, so it's time for them to go. All right? Some people don't get shit through their head, so they got to get taken out. The Sandman. That's right. Then you'll see flashback. Let's go back to the Apollo. Can you see how the Apollo was pink? Huh? Can you see how the Apollo was based on clowns with rainbow wigs? That's right. It's always been a joke on you guys. All you know is entertainment. So you didn't get this whole bigU thing till it was put in the form of entertainment. And then it got broken down to you by whack 100. Then you got it. But guess what, fool? Your whole life is entertainment. Your whole life is a joke. But this shit is real. That's right. So we're going to go back. I'm going to put it all together because they don't understand how all this coming from L.A., but it's L.A. to East Coast. I'm going to say this might as well be East Coast, West Coast part 2. Only difference is the government banging on both sides of what happened. Last time y'all were banging on each other. This time somebody banging on both of y'all. Trying to tell y'all what happened. All right? Some people ain't on the leave. I told you, man. A lot of us were raised in a certain behavior of the streets. All right? A lot of us was groomed from little boys, little kids to be part of them streets. But then some people knew better, and some people grew up, some people got their ass whipped, and some people got up out of it. Get it? But then some people, they didn't want to stop. They thought it was going to do it for life. They thought it was like Social Security or something. They didn't want to stop. So when some people already groomed to jail, they already groomed to say, hey, F my family. Some people get more adapted to fucking bricks than grass on the ground, and they just love that shit. So what you guys are witnessing is what you never thought would happen. When I said from the top to the bottom, goddamn it, from Diddy to bigU, I'm going to show you what it is. That's right. No, people didn't believe. For some people, you about to be living a nightmare. And all this mean the end of those people. This shit mean the end of black people, man. I'm gonna say it. What kind of black people? Man, any black people still living under that code, man. Anybody black still under that street code, hood code, anybody under that, it's up. I was trying to tell y'all, man. They don't listen. So the Sandman come get them. Sandman coming. Fool, this thing is coming from the Department of Defense, fool. We about to get into it. A lot of people had no clue what was going on, y'all. They was asleep. Told you, using the crib, playing on apps. You was being a fucking content creator. We were being goofies. Meanwhile, man, there was so many bricks of FETTY moving around this country. Like I said yesterday, cartels flying around the country in jets. Y'all don't understand. The whole army came here, dropping them packs in your hood. And a lot of them knew they wasn't going to get in no real trouble anyway. And a lot of them was doing what? Sending that money back home. Now, guess what you got? Guess what you got? Let's go. Top of the top. Saturday. We up on the Saturday, y'all. What's up? Episode 990. After 1,000, I ain't counting no more. That's it. All right? After 1,000, I ain't dumbing down no more. All right? That's it. Let's go. All right? Boom. So now you see it, right? This goes back to Diddy when I told people last year. The whole key to this is Diddy. People didn't peep how Homeland Security came and got him. Before that, I've been trying to tell people the border's been cut off. As far as major work, major stuff, it is what it is. You know, stuff always going to come in. But you remember, you got people sneaking in stuff small, people sneaking in stuff big. That big shipments shut down. Homeland Security watching the borders. So people don't know law. So they don't understand Homeland Security. That's over federal. That's over all of that. Man, it's got to do with country protection. People don't know law, family. They don't know. So they didn't get it. I said when people didn't get, when they went and got Diddy, that meant something. Rappers have a certain clearance. Yes, entertainers have a certain clearance. But when they get out of line, somebody bigger than them got to come put their ass down. That's right. So Homeland, like I said, when Homeland Security came and got Diddy, that was a direct call, man. That was a direct call from headquarters. That's right. That's what that was. But like I said, for some reason, everybody just kept thinking, they just think because Diddy's in jail, it's just going to go on with life, but they don't understand how this thing works. They don't understand how these people been made gangster rap go hand in hand with gangster music and gangster life on the streets. People didn't get it. If you go back to the East Coast, West Coast, you're going to see people that know the truth back then. It was street people all involved on both sides. East Coast had street people in the background. West Coast had street people in the background. The rappers, they were the front. You know what I'm saying? The Tupac and Biggie, they was ready to front because all the street guys in the background. You know what I'm saying? Why you think it got heated with Lando Anderson? My point is they always knew that the streets and rap went hand in hand. Because I seen a jackass in the comment section yesterday try to say something about rap ain't the streets ain't rap, something like that. But I'm going to tell you, the way they set it up after they took over rap, they always made it where it go hand in hand. Why? This is how they can listen to our songs, listen to the rap songs with what? Here you snitch on yourself. They can use the rap to influence you to tell on yourself, or they can use the rap to brainwash you, or they also can use the rap against you in a court of law. The rap always went hand in hand with the streets because that's the program, so don't play with me. All right? No more small fries, y'all. From now on, anybody say something stupid, I'm just going to start blocking y'all ass on the replay, straight up. Come here being a smart ass, your ass getting blocked when I'm bored. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. When I get bored, I play ping, 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 sending ass to YouTube heaven just because I felt like it. And I don't care if you got a membership. I don't care. People going to learn to stop running their mouth. That's right. All right? So what? This was the key right here. It was see, if anybody that was big in this country get money, they were supposed to know what happened once Diddy went down. All right? Once he got charged with that RICO, they didn't understand how it was going to go down. They didn't even see how even R. Kelly got charged with a RICO. So anybody that was dealing with a certain type of level, they supposed to already knew this, y'all. Then on top of that, all this stuff was public information. But some people said you got to watch this close, because some people said it was mighty weird the way his whole team got locked up first, then he got locked up. So like I said, man, it's a whole lot of stuff going on. But remember, you know who runs Las Vegas now. According to what we know now, the president got his hands in Vegas. So that was the last state to be at, y'all. This is what people don't understand. What's up, Z? That was the last state to be in, y'all. bigU could have been in any state. He was in the wrong state. So that's why I'm like, did he know this or did not? That's why I say, man, I'm not even trying to figure it out. I'm just going to show y'all, right? We're just going to look at what's been going on around the world right now as we speak. So I'm going to show you this shit bigger than all of us, like I've been saying. But let's go. It ain't about me. Let's go. To show you what? This ain't about no race. Bingo. What? Court records. Charleston man, South Carolina, arrested after authorities find what? 2 pounds of meth and FETTY. 2 pounds. 2 pounds. This ain't about race, y'all. All this stuff happened within a week. It's been a hit all week, y'all. From last Saturday to this Saturday. It's been a hit all week. Guess what? Just like the homegirl told us last night, had no clue, Florida burning down. Florida was burning. We had no clue. I got to do homework on that. Florida burning. People didn't want to understand that these plugs been right amongst you the whole time. You got migrants on every level. They just showed you poor migrants on TV. Y'all had no clue of how many organizations was here. What up, punches? You know what I'm saying? You might have had people from El Salvador set up shop. Man, let's go, man. People been in a fake-ass world. I'm also going to prove to y'all today what we've been talking about, what these tariffs about. I'm also going to go back into the American economy, because they was talking about that yesterday, about what? American brands. I'm the same one been telling y'all about how people left American brands alone, and that's why shit started crashing over there at TEMU. Guess what? They said on TV. Then you also hear TEMU going up, but you didn't get the part. TEMU going up on their prices because they about to get hit with them tariffs. So guess what it is? It's another beef. People overseas, they beefing over American products, saying they don't want them no more. They on strike. Meanwhile, over here, America trying to get their money back up, saying screw TEMU and all that. So now you got beef battle of the brands. I just ain't put in the title. We're going to talk about all that's together. Because the merch comes from overseas. Guess where the FETTY come from? Overseas. Far as you know, the goddamn work, the FETTY was coming through TEMU shipments. Far as y'all know. See how this shit work? That's why I say don't talk to me about petty thugs. Don't talk to me about has-been. Don't talk about criminals that have been locked up their whole life in and out of jail and they stupid. I'm gonna say it again. The FETTY come from China, right? Well, whoever thought maybe the FETTY was coming through America through shipments of TEMU? Huh? Now it's tariffs on all that. So what TEMU say they going up? Everything going up. Why? Because they knew the drugs were coming from overseas. Y'all might have been the one. I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just telling you how deep this shit is. People might have been ordering TEMU coming from over there, but that's the same home of what? FETTY. And I tell you, it was a pyramid scheme, and the corporations got paid off the whole thing. Guess what? They used the people in the hood to order the TEMU. I think they were shipping the FETTY through that. Then the FETTY coming to your hood. I think they also had sanctioned drug dealers. You know what I mean? Disguised as migrants, coming in your hood, moving that work, tainted packages, all type of stuff. Flushing your hood with 700,000 pills that's tainted. Yeah, a lot of stuff been going down. It's been going down for years, y'all. Now you're going to wake up and see. Let's go. Let me slow it down, y'all. Slow it down. Show y'all, it's not about race. It's a hit, and it's for real. But people didn't get it. They kept telling you. Well, look. As you see, the president and Haggis, DOD. Why? I'm going to show you something. People know about YFN. But check this out, y'all. They know about YSL. Yes, they do. They know about every goddamn three-letter gang, but they don't know what the DOD means, Department of Defense, fool. So if I was a drug dealer, I was a hustler, if I was anybody in tune, once I saw that, and if I was selling fentanyl and I seen Department of Defense, that's supposed to let you know what? Military, fool. Told y'all, fool. Fools. This ain't about no police. This ain't about, no. This military, fool. I already told y'all already. When I kept saying, anybody, you going to get labeled as terrorists, I kept saying it. But people thought they was going to say it on the TV. They don't talk like that. You got to know codes and law. Once I see Department of Defense, I know that means defend the country. I know anybody against that, you consider a terrorist. Huh? Homeland Security, anybody they come and get, that means you against the country. Y'all also didn't know they've been had rules in effect where if you get accused of that behavior, you get thrown to Guantanamo Bay, some shit like that. You never know when you're getting out, and you ain't getting no visits, none of that. You just out of here. We also know facts that what? They've been shipping Americans out the country. They say by mistake, but some of us think it's been on purpose, shipping their ass out of here, y'all. These are facts. Yeah, you look a certain way. Yeah, you from America, but guess what? You get caught, sir, ship his ass out of here. Ship your ass to fucking Venezuela somewhere. You've been in America your whole life. That's the shit they doing to people, y'all. Straight up. Because you know what they saying? Go on me studying, right? They saying it's fair game. Y'all was selling y'all FETTY. Y'all was selling death. Y'all wouldn't stop. Y'all wouldn't stop. Y'all went 4 or 5 years. Y'all just kept going. So now it's all it's no more rules to this thing, y'all. That they playing it like that. They playing it straight like that. So yeah, y'all. Top of the top. Let's go. We just getting started, y'all. What's up? What's good? Let's go. All right. We up on a Saturday. Let's go. All right. I'm just checking the chat. We about to heat up. Now look, right? This all real talk. This ain't no game, no joke. We're going to talk about this. It all go together. What? This. All this go together with the merchandise. So we talking about TEMU. We're going to be talking about foreign brands versus American brands. A lot of y'all don't even know nothing about what this tariff stuff about. Meanwhile, your whole life based on everything going down. That's right. So look, just to prove to y'all, it ain't about race. See that? And it's from the East Coast to the West Coast. See? East Coast to the West Coast. Let's go. That's right. So like I said, it was mighty funny. That whole team got locked up and bigU was on the run. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I'm leaving this stuff alone, man. We're going to leave it all alone. I'm going to leave it all alone. I'm going to let the case play out. Other than that, I got my own opinions. I'll wait till later to reveal my opinions. So let's go to let people know that thought it was a joke. All right, let's go. Boom. CLCPD seizes 8,000 FETTY pills, arrest 2 in undercover operation. 2 hours ago. This was yesterday. All right, show you everything in real time. This has been a whole week of this whole thing. See, remember I told you last Saturday. 2 arrested for illegal gun manufacturing operation. What? It's putting fentanyl in your hood. What else? Ghost guns. Flood your hood out. Now let me give you the proof. This from last Saturday, y'all. Last Saturday. To give you the proof, it started last Saturday. This right here from last. See, this was before bigU. So I was telling y'all, it was going on before him. I said a lot of y'all didn't know until somebody famous got swept up. But this been happening all week. Here's my proof. All right? Everybody you seeing was the man in their city, in their state. You know what I'm saying? That's what you watching. They had certain people on target. Because like I said, what's going to go down? The connects going to tell on everybody. Because guess what, y'all? What I'm peeping out, a lot of them were fake-ass connects. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them foreign connections here, guess what? They were agents, y'all. I'm peeping the whole play. A lot of foreign agents in your hood moving their work, and what happened? They got sent back home. How I know that? I'm assuming because that's the same thing they said Rick Ross did back in the day. They said when they let Rick Ross move all those bricks, they said when it was all said and done, the cartel he worked for, they let them tell, they told on each other, and somehow they all got off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So look, this was yesterday after bigU. This is going on around the world. Let's go. All right? It's a hit, y'all, but it's not going to be it was announced. Don't get it twisted. It was announced, but guess what? Remember, a lot of y'all was taught to hate people, so y'all didn't know what was going on. So y'all didn't know that was part of the trap. Part of the trap was make you hate the president so much, then trick you to make you hate your country, then trick you to make you sell drugs or death, and then put you on charges of being against the country, a terrorist. That's how it go. I told y'all people getting charged as terrorists now. Yup. Let's go. So look, California seizes over 650,000 FETTY pills so far in 2025. Meanwhile, this, you see, they just posted this, right? March 19th. This is this week, a couple days ago. But this is how much they had caught. That's not from one bus. This is what they had caught up until, you know what I'm saying? This is after that. This is after that. Meaning they still doing it. All right? So like I said, felon with gun and fentanyl arrested by RPD at Mount Shasta Mall. All right? Give you the proof. When was this? This week. This week. So, like I said, people don't even know what they be looking at, y'all. People didn't know that was military. People thought that was police. Well, I said a lot of y'all brains so trained too, y'all. All you should just say is feds. You gotta stop that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, so many people over the feds. Yeah, you gotta stop that shit too. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's military, y'all. Yeah, and people didn't understand. Remember, Diddy was accused of selling what? He had keys, pink stuff, right? Boom. Submachine. See, the RICO, his organization backed by, violence, guns, holding people against their will, people trafficking, organization. That's why I kept telling y'all Diddy was the clue. If I was anybody in these streets, no matter what I was doing dirty, there was to let all of them know to shut that shit down. Because they didn't get it, though. Because like I said, everybody think everything entertainment, but they don't get it. So like I said, let's go. San Diego spearhead seizure of more than 720,000 pills and related arrests to show y'all they've been making hits. All right? Now let's go to this real quick. Shannon Sharpe and Young Miami reportedly going on a date. I wonder if Young Miami spying on Shannon Sharpe. I don't know. This shit getting weird. Reason why I say that because, y'all know, remember when the elections came? Somebody very important was on Shannon's platform. Y'all remember that? That's why I said a lot of this stuff getting weird. So I wonder how Diddy feels about Young Miami and Shannon Sharpe. I'm just going to say this. Don't be surprised if something happened to Shannon Sharpe. I'm just going to say it. I think wherever Young Miami goes, something bad happened. All right? We might hear a story about Shannon Sharpe was found with a bag of pink stuff. All right? Because Young Miami going to put it on his ass. All right? Straight up. Even though we know Shannon Sharpe trying to pull a publicity stunt, we know that. We know damn well Shannon Sharpe ain't going to hit that. What y'all think? I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Yeah, y'all. So it's mighty funny, all this stuff going on, right? Now, out of nowhere, she's, it's being known that she's messing around with Shannon Sharpe now. You can't believe this stuff. Hold up. What's up, y'all? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. Her and Diddy go together real hard. What's up, Tamara? What's up, Carmen? What's up? Hey, when you say EK, Skip probably hit it. Which one you talking about? Yo, which one you talking about? What's up, Amina? What's up, Madanice? I saw the interview. It's a publicity stunt. I already know that. I know damn well Shannon ain't gonna tear that up. You know what I'm saying? But I do know Young Miami, like she'll pimp a sugar daddy quick. But also, like I said, Shannon Sharpe better watch out. Young Miami probably put a brick on him and a loaded pistol in his car. He be done. Straight up. Young Miami the type of chick you run from her ass. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run. Straight up. I already know what she about. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, y'all. She one of them witches. She gonna get your ass. Pink her hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The question is, how the hell is Young Miami still out here? Man, you should already know. The question is, do she know what Diddy at? Y'all don't see the game they playing? Let me find out Young Miami and Diddy somewhere chilling in the crib. And he on house arrest and she is too. Let me find out. I've never in my life heard of somebody get caught with all this stuff, allegations, just walking around like it ain't nothing. So you mean to tell me, Shannon, Young Miami name is mentioned in some stuff with Diddy as we speak, and allegedly her name is in court, and you're getting with Young Miami at this time right here, Shannon. Out of all the women, Shannon Sharpe, you get with Young Miami now, even though Diddy case about to start in about a month and a half. Well, I say, man, it don't make no sense. Anybody in their right mind with a career would not be with Young Miami, knowing goddamn well she was with Diddy, the man being accused of 1,000 bottles of baby oil and 700 dildos. Unless Shannon Sharpe was turned on by them stories, and he just want to ask Young Miami about all the stuff Diddy was doing and it turns him on. I don't know. And maybe Shannon Sharpe was just mad because he missed all the parties. He had to work early in the morning, and he just want to ask Young Miami about all the parties. Because I don't get it. It ain't making no sense. All right? I would not risk my career for this hoe. Hell no. I'm just being real, because guess what? Any day she could be announced, and she can get her ass locked up and announced for something. So people also forget this arrest was in California. It was in Los Angeles. All right? Meanwhile, we know all these things got a chain of events. But now check this out. Screw the rap talk. Let's get back to the real world to show you the shit real. It's a hit, man. Kept telling you it's a government hit, but they didn't want to believe it. Delta Airline passenger found hiding 35 pounds of meth and FETTY inside luggage. Also, a lot of people have been running. Some of y'all might have heard about what? You see what happened in London. Plane shut down. Get it? Because you're not getting it. A lot of people trying to run out the country. And another thing y'all didn't understand that family, criminal organizations here from all over. That's what's sad. The sex trafficking rings done by high-level people, man, from Europe. Yes, you got all them peoples here. Y'all from Europe doing dirt. You just think of all those movies you saw with all those foreign criminal organizations. Y'all know all of them was here. You know what I'm saying? Russian, you know what I'm saying? All of them, y'all. All of them. So you'll see, like I said, Y'all gonna notice about a month ago, planes start falling out of the sky. Things start happening. Neighborhoods start burning. Certain type of neighborhoods, not just the hood, so-called rich neighborhoods. Because like I said, it was people here with illegal money living here doing what they want. Look at this right here, y'all. 35 pounds of meth and FETTY. Only people that know streets know how much stuff that is. They already know. People don't get it. 35 pounds of meth and FETTY. Boy, do you understand what you're looking at? No, they was moving around the country doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now it's up. Let's go. South Carolina man arrested in Rock Hill. I know what that's at. For Chester murder, also charged with FETTY. As you see, all of this stuff is recent. This is yesterday. Yesterday. All right? All this stuff is within a week. You're going to see every state all around. They're getting picked off. Police called drug bust finds enough FETTY to possibly kill 3,700 people. That fool getting a death penalty, y'all. He getting a death penalty. Straight up. Because they kept telling people. They actually gave you a head start to quit, y'all. I'm going to be real. That's how real this whole thing is, y'all. That's how real it is. They was giving people the head start warning before the election even started. Family, if I've been talking about, that's why I say, man, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. This is why I told you, man, I pay attention to everything. I used to love hip-hop, rap. I went all that too, but I'm not going to jam my life up no more being stupid. I'm not doing that no more. I did that already. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that. You know, you're going to wait till the internet come out to get actually stupider. You know, back then we'll say, I didn't know that because we didn't have access to information. You mean to tell me now you got access to information and you got even more stupider? Because anybody selling drugs in the hood, anybody dealing with this activity, they gave you a head start to run and leave a long time ago. They actually gave people a chance to cash out and get a legitimate business. They even did that. I ain't going to lie to you, y'all. They did. You know what I'm saying? They did. How you know that? Well, common sense. If somebody's moving 35 pounds, that lets you know, man, that fool, man, he was making enough money to start businesses. You hear me? People that know what I'm talking about. You know, same thing with this dude right here. Right here. He got caught with 2 pounds of meth and FETTY. That fool had enough to start a business. He didn't want to. He wanted to get that money. That's right. Show y'all should hit on everybody. Ain't no race thing. You know what else he messed up? This fool was selling. I'm going to give y'all the proof now. You're going to see something. If you understand, y'all know about, y'all know the president got what? Real estate in South Carolina. Golf course. You see this man right here? His ass one of the first to get locked up. Because guess what? They did the first things in what? South Carolina. Remember a couple weeks ago what we say? The Carolinas was burning over the weekend. Now Florida burned over the weekend. But what we didn't know is it burnt. Carolina was burning. And like I kept saying, I think a lot of that to smoke their ass out in the woods. And then they started doing roundups because people got evacuated. That's how the shit worked. Bingo. It's right here. Before this, y'all, fires. Next thing you know, I think South Carolina and the Carolinas was the first place they was hitting at because they were selling this stuff in the state of the president. Now let's go to bigU, Las Vegas, the state of the president. These are the states got smashed first. You see what I'm saying? Yes, y'all, because it's also like disrespect. But it's like I said, these people don't watch TV. They don't watch the news. They don't know nothing. How many times on this channel I've been telling y'all about Vegas and the president? When I showed and proved to y'all that Floyd Mayweather's in with the president. And on the back end, the president hooked it up with Floyd Mayweather to own a building in New York, Manhattan. Once again, Manhattan, New York City, Diamond District, Floyd Mayweather owns a building. And I broke it down. I said, yo, that's only reason why Floyd owned that building is because the president let him get that building. All right, it was a favor for a favor. Now, Ben was telling y'all that Vegas is getting cleaned up. That you might well look at Vegas as a goddamn government state, and these fools out there with all that dope, they was in the wrong state, y'all. That's off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Just like this, the other dude, he was in the wrong state, South Carolina. Now, they say it's fires in Florida. Y'all know that's one of his states. Those are the first states you're supposed to flee with that dope off the rip. They didn't know that. That's right. So after this episode today, I got to do my homework on what actually been happening in Florida. Yes, y'all know about Port of Miami. Y'all know about y'all know what's going down there, so y'all know. Nah, this shit for real. East Coast to West Coast, y'all. No, when I understood that ain't no wars overseas. You know all them good soldiers that been going overseas getting deployed, guess where they at? You know them soldiers that was getting deployed on all these different things, guess who they getting deployed on now? All right? Because why? All these people being accused of selling death. And they know the dope is backed by powerful guns. They know every cartel got powerful ammunition, powerful guns, so that's why they're being looked at as an army now. Okay? See all you guys right here? You guys are considered as a little army. You're selling death, and you got those guns. You got your killers. You got your shooters. We know who you are. We're coming for y'all. You ready for war? That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. One by one, picking everybody up. Pop, pop, pop. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, y'all. But I kept telling you, we're going to go through all of this today. Because we're going to get into that money. We're going to get into them tariffs and the finance for people that don't get it. Huh? How many times I kept telling y'all it's a pyramid scheme, y'all? How many times I tell you it's from the top to the bottom? I don't get on here and make shit up. Don't get mad at me because I know what's going on in my country. Don't get mad at me because I've been living this life. All right? I'm not here to tell on nobody, blow nobody up. I'm going to tell you what it is. All right? Y'all forgot y'all way. Y'all forgot where y'all was from. Y'all forgot what it is. Y'all also didn't want to change our ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's merch. Nothing stopped none of us from getting no money with that merch. When I broke down to y'all ladies, you could have had bundles of your own hair coming in years ago. Everything that's going on now, we all could have did years ago. Straight up. Straight up. So that's why I said I'm not going to play no more. Huh? Ain't none of us had no business coming in off them damn shits. Huh? Because everything we was doing was based on fucking rap. Huh? And dumb shit. That's why. Ain't none of us had no major brands in our own name coming to this country by the shipments. And we just flushing that shit out, getting rich. No, everybody else did. But when you see that right there, understand, that's how the drugs come in. That's how the dope was coming in. And I told you, a lot of that dope was coming in through that, what? TEMU. So that's what I'm starting to figure out, y'all. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't your fault. You didn't know you being used for the guinea pig. You didn't know that. See, you ordering a TEMU, but they done stuffed that with the dope. You know what I'm saying? Then that shipment come, they're gonna read bad, they're gonna do some extra shit to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not even in the furniture, it's gonna be in the furniture shipment, in the sanction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something like that. I'm starting to figure it out, y'all. We're gonna get back into it. Why? Certain things y'all forgot. Y'all forgot about what? Getting them kids fresh with that real merchandise. Yeah, y'all. Battle of the brands going down. All together. Battle of the brand. The dope come from China. TEMU come from China. American brand been crashing. Americans been crashing. Bah. That's right. That's why y'all was getting called foreigners. Because people that know the truth know, low key, y'all didn't even know y'all was being used to crash the country financially. All right? So now everybody was crashing the country financially. They ass getting taxed. They ass getting ran down on. And they get their pockets ran. That's right. That's what's going on, y'all. All right? So like I say, man, from 2025, man, if your ass was born in this country, right? You look at your social. If anybody in your family was a homeowner, I'm gonna keep telling you, if anybody in your family was a homeowner on anything, either you're gonna represent the good in your family and you're gonna be who you're supposed to be, or you're gonna get treated like a foreigner, y'all. That's all I'm gonna keep telling y'all. Everybody's gotta get in line. Take it or leave it. You want to hold on to your foreign country, whatever you want to do it. But you ain't gonna be able to play both sides no more, y'all. Them days over with. You got to choose or lose. You got to ride or die. Get it? You want to fly straight or stay crooked? That's what's going on, y'all. All right? There's no more two-face. You know what I'm saying? There's no more dual shit. This is what it is. That's how they looking at it, not me. All right? So look, let's go. Because it's a campaign. All right? Guess who's gonna get cooked? Guess who's getting death penalty? When we sat and said, when it's all said and done, guess who's gonna get told on? All right? So look at that man right there. Just know his ass gonna get turned to a pepperoni, man. His ass gonna be turkey bacon too. The connects is telling on them, man. The connects are telling, y'all. The connects are telling. The cartels are telling. So that's why it's people gonna get snatched because it's guaranteed for them to get snatched because they all got told on. You know, it's hard for you to get away when the damn connect told on you. That's what happened. Yes, y'all. So let's go. CT, Connecticut, y'all. Let's go to Connecticut. Connecticut felon allegedly in possession of fentanyl, cocaine, oxycodone, and gun faces federal charges. Just showing you this was yesterday. All right, showing you this is concurrent around America. Many different states. I couldn't even cover it all. Just giving y'all a clue that this ain't just about one person. It's a hit, y'all. That's right. Rochester man arrested in Farmingdale with fentanyl, deputies say. All right, yesterday, live news, y'all. Live news yesterday. A Rochester man was arrested in Farmington after deputies discovered several bags of fentanyl during a traffic stop. Everybody from New York know Rochester, the Rock. That's where that dope at. Like I said, all dope cities getting shut down. I'm telling y'all what it is. All dope cities getting shut down. All cities where the dope come from. All cities where the plugs be at. All that shit it's a hit, y'all. Like I said, you think all those U.S. troops, guess what? They're on the ground right here. They right around here. Yup. Ain't none overseas. Nope. Right here. So let's go. as you see, an old school head that didn't want to stop selling drugs. It's all in these stories, y'all. A 45-year-old man who was previously convicted of drug charges has been busted with more than 1,000 grams of FETTY, over a kilo of FETTY, death penalty. Why? He's an old head, didn't want to stop. He wanted to hustle to the day he died. Told you that's how it's going to go down. I know the bracket. They know the bracket, y'all. When I kept telling you this 30-year scheme of hip-hop gangster music created this persona called thug life, they know a lot of men in their 40s were caught up in that thug life. They know a lot of men between the gap of 40s and 50s were caught up in the thug life. They also know between these men in their 40s and 50s, if they didn't learn to transition, they all will be taken down now, y'all, because they know when you get to a certain age in your 40s, you actually depend on hustle money to sustain your family. They knew this shit, y'all. They know this shit, y'all. That's why they created this FETTY. This the game. We're going to come with a drug this time. We're going to speed it up because that crack shit didn't take them out. See, this dope. Once we get the drug dealers on the dope, he's going to be a slave to the dope. And once he's a slave to the dope, he's going to keep selling the dope. And as he's selling the dope, people going to keep dying. And as they die, we building cases, all right? So we always use the dope head to sell the dope. And the dope head is the one that ruined the neighborhood. And the dope head is the one that telling everybody too. So we get to destroy all of them with that dope. That's how it works. Can't do it with weed. That shit ain't going to work. So saying? That's right. Let's get it. So now you see right here, right? Drug charges has been, well, look, this guy been caught with 1,000 grams a kilo. See, you don't even know the stuff big. I don't even know what bigU and them got caught with, but I'm showing you, family, how it's big people around America that you don't know their name because they not a freaking rapper. You got people getting caught with pounds of FETTY. Some of y'all don't know what this stuff means. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all know what's up. People know what's up. They know what I'm talking about. So look, this guy had 1,000 grams of FETTY, 12,000 in cash, already a convicted felon. Well, you got your proof. He ain't know when to stop. He just kept going. So boom. Chelsea man Eric Serrano was charged with trafficking fentanyl over 200 grams, trafficking cocaine over 36 grams, and providing a false name. People don't know you get fried for that. That's called identity theft now. They finished, y'all. They are finished. So you got the proof. People was at certain levels, fool. They could have flipped over the weed. They could have did something, but they didn't want to stop, y'all. Pounds, kilos. They getting death penalty, y'all. But guess what? If they're in position to tell, guess what they're going to tell on? A nearest drug dealer near you. They're going to tell on that guy in your neighborhood that talking about he got the block locked down. They're going to tell on him. Yep. You know Clarence, he got a name, the whole city know he trapped. Yep, that's what they're going to tell on him. Let's go. So you see it from east to west, all over. Let's get it. Now, the other day we spoke about what? The 3-year-old that got their socks knocked off on his FETTY. Days later, look what we got, y'all. Update this week. Woman arrested after 10-year-old passed away from FETTY and xylazine toxicity. That xylazine, that's that trank, y'all. Knocked the child's socks off. Dumbass mother. Told you, man. A lot of y'all had no clue. I gave you the hint yesterday. A lot of people are straight junkies sleeping in cars, y'all. Online to make their money. But see, people did not understand that people had their shit rocked with them drugs. Yes, so everybody's fair game now, y'all. What's the other drug we about to look at y'all forgot about? What is everybody else hooked on that's legit? Bingo. When they said 2/3 of the population shall be reduced, you seeing it right now. Don't forget, y'all, it's going to be an aftermath for everybody we know that been taking Ozempic. Guess what? Don't forget, they're going to be the legal, They're going to be the legal heads. They're going to be the legal fiends. Don't forget that, y'all. Everybody taking this right here, they're going to get dealt with, meaning they the ones putting in work on themselves, y'all. That's right. These are the ones that signed up to be legal junkies. That's right. Family, do you know you got to shoot yourself with that like a dope needle? Because they was already training them for a dope needle. They didn't know that. Then next thing you know, Ozempic slow up. Them people going to start shooting up for real. That's why I tell you. Then you're going to see, everybody running for C19. Everybody running from the vax. Next thing you know, this thing called Ozempic come out and everybody start taking it. So who keep getting tricked? Who the smart one? Who the dummy? Who the smart one? Who the dummy? I bet you people that was campaigning against the vax, the main ones ran and got Ozempic. See, I'm going to keep telling you, it was a whole lot of stuff set up for everybody to take themselves out. It's called 2/3. Get your ass out of here. All right? All right? I'm telling y'all what happened. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up on this Saturday, man. Shout out to everybody that's up, man. It's just entertainment live on the web. That's right. Tap in, play on all devices. That's right. YouTube. Let's go. Lafayette drug bust yields nearly 70,000 worth of fentanyl. When this happened, family? 3 days ago. So I showed you from last Saturday to this Saturday. Then this stuff happening we don't know about. Fires, things getting slayed, planes falling out the sky. Telling you. As far as we know, those could have been drug planes getting zapped down. What? Then we hear about cartels got what? Jets? Of course they do. That's what we heard. They got jets. They got drones. So what? Obviously, bigU and a lot of these guys, they didn't know what's going on. I do not, family, I'm not special. I do not get it. How do these people call themselves in this country doing what they do, but nobody had a clue on what was going to happen when they said they was going to come for everybody, y'all? They already had said it, man. So that's why I keep telling y'all. They already said it, y'all. Ain't no way around. Ain't no excuses, y'all. The question is, hey, I'm going to throw it out there. Did bigU know? Hey, bigU, did you know? Did you know? I never heard of the big fish getting caught last. Usually when it's simultaneous, they're going to get your ass first. You get all y'all. Somehow you went in last. I don't know. I ain't going to get in all that. My point is this. Did you know? Did you know that the president was coming for y'all? So you mean to tell me, bro, you an OG big homie, you got all that money, but you that stupid, and you're going to do it in the state where the president be at. You're going to do it in out of all 50 states. The main state where this guy be at, this is where you're going to do it at. Told you, man. I'm just going to leave it alone, man. I'm just going to leave it alone. All right? Meanwhile, you see that? He might have been as big as bigU. Huh? He got caught with pounds of meth, but that don't mean that's all he had. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that's all he had. So when you look at him, he's the guy that plugged in with the cartel. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. When you have a certain level and you buying pounds, he's the one cartel directly. So when I was telling you, you'll see now it's at the point where the ones that get it strictly from the cartel, they're going down first. Let me break it. Let's go through it. Last week, I told y'all, they're attacking the cartels. That was the first wave. Second wave is the cartel customers. That's him. That's where it's at now. After that, the shit go down to the petty drug dealers and the petty ass gangs. All right? That's where it go next. So that's why in your hood, you're going to start seeing these roundup indictments. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start, because that's how it go from the top to the bottom. Keep telling you. It's a pyramid scheme. All right? From the top to the bottom. That's why I kept telling y'all. Everybody know already. When I said Diddy's include all this. Why? He was the richest black on the planet. Far as not the richest black on the planet like that, what I mean is, far as public figure with a story of coming from nothing to climbing the ladder to becoming somebody very important, always for 30 years portrayed as a very smart, brilliant, successful man, promoted as an individual that has accomplished many goals, did something for a particular genre. And like I said, when Diddy represented all the things good, people wanted to accept it. But what you don't understand is you don't get to pick and choose how you're judged. See, people look at it like this. That's why I say people hypocrites now. And I'm saying that to give people an understanding, because people look at it like this. Well, you guys were all up with it when y'all was winning, but now y'all don't want to accept the fact that the same people y'all were praising are being embarrassed, humiliated. But y'all do not want to accept the fact that they also represent y'all now. See, they represented y'all in winning. Y'all all represented each other in winning. But y'all don't want to accept the fact y'all all represent each other in failing. So I know how they work. We're going to take your biggest icon that you all recognize and all understand who he is, and we're going to make an example out of him to show all of y'all. Then we're going to do it to Jay-Z. Okay, now we're going to get bigU. We're going to keep showing y'all. And while that's happening, what happened today, y'all? George Foreman died. While I'm making a live, George Foreman died. Didn't do your homework and say, how come every goddamn black hero somehow been passing away? Goddamn, James Evans just died. James Earl Jones just died. Everybody's dying. Quincy Jones, you don't see it. Then some of your people get turned into statues. Shaq. Some of your people get turned into street corners. You don't see what's going on, huh? Y'all don't see it? Somebody about to be turned into the Egyptians. Do you get it? You about to be turned. You love Egypt? Guess what? You're going to be turned into Egyptians right here. That's going to happen. It's going to happen. People going to come here years from now to read your neighborhoods, your sign, the graffiti on the wall. They're going to say, what was this mean? They're going to be trying to decode your graffiti from goddamn 1989 in the hood. They're gonna be trying to decode your graffiti from 2014. You ain't gonna be around no more. That's the plan, y'all. That's the plan. People ain't get it. No, the secret is anybody following that hip hop shit, it's your time to go. That was the whole plan. When we learned that gangster rap was the program of the Pied Piper to get your ass dead in jail. Then you'll see it's no coincidence. Everybody somehow, some way affiliated with hip hop rap, some kind of way, they ass going to jail. Or they dying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People don't get it. Yellow, like I said yesterday, it's all together. Dallas, your biggest icon is TD Jakes. His ass in trouble. Got embarrassed. Diddy parties. Okay, Dallas, one of your biggest rappers, who? Yellabeezy? Okay, we're going to embarrass his ass. His ass locked up. Chicago, your biggest rapper, Lil Durk, who is he? Okay, we're going to show you. All right, we're going to show y'all. Lil Durk, get you in jail now. We're going to keep showing. Philly, your best rapper, Meek Mill, guess what we did? We're going to drop them audio of him showing you he's a punk. It's all on purpose. I told you this shit been a hit on everybody. Because y'all don't understand where it comes from. When you understand that this was a government program, the government is dismantling that shit. They're dismantling that whole rap thing. They say we got new brands, new things, new ideas. We sell more Oculus than records now. We don't need music no more. They love music, but we don't need rap music no more. We got other genres. Every other genre they got is respectable with these brands, y'all. It's about branding now. It's about these brands. It ain't about no gangster rap. It ain't about no kill, murder, nobody ain't about that. That was before. See, they needed to kill rap when they needed you to take yourself out. They needed that music when they needed you to OD. They don't need it no more. It's going back. Like I said, everything is going back. Simple to what? Before rap was created. It's going back to that. That's all. Shit. Ain't nothing different. Before we was born, was no such thing as rap. It's just going back to that, y'all. What I said over years ago, family, I said, what up, Wax? What I told them years ago, Wax, I said, yo, anybody start getting your favorite rap song, start getting all your shit now, start download. I told y'all that, man. I said, get your music. I said, soon, certain shit y'all you gonna forget. I said, because I've been peeping that. I know a lot of y'all been peeping that. When you go look for certain music, especially on YouTube, you ain't gonna find it no more. Then, you, like I said, look at all the other songs that you like. Let's break it down. Y'all gotta speed all this up because this shit for real. This is what I'm tired of too. And I know my people that know about music tired of this shit. This is what I'm tired of, right? Y'all notice every time they want to talk about Biggie, right? What they gonna do? They're gonna just play Hypnotize, right? They're gonna just play Juicy. What else, y'all? The point is, we know damn well Biggie got way more songs than that, and his best songs have never ever came on the radio. So my point is this: say for the future generation, the new generation, all they know from Biggie is Hypnotize, but that ain't really the truth. Don't say that's one of the weakest songs of all time. All Biggie radio song is his weakest songs. But the way history is being documented, if you don't know the old Biggie songs, it's gonna be forgotten history. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same thing with Tupac, with our music, like with Tupac. If you listen to the radio, the truth is they always gonna play Changes. They're gonna play Changes. You know, it's just certain Tupac songs they stick to. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. You ain't never gonna hear Picture Me Roll on the radio. Never. So my point is, they already been dictating music in the new people. When they say Tupac, they don't know about certain songs. You know what I'm saying? They don't know because that was their way of wiping out hip hop. Wiping that shit out. So if I don't remember my songs and you don't, that shit get lost. And that's how it goes. Then I think they're gonna start making it where soon hip hop songs, the download probably gonna be like $10 a song. There's gonna be some shit like that. That's your favorite song? That shit gonna be like $10. Some shit like watch. And then that might be to rent it for a month. I'm telling you, man, when it's all said and done, they're gonna make hip hop worth a lot of money. Because the record's already going for damn near 200. Yes, it is. So that's where we get into these tariffs, y'all. It's all together, y'all. It's all together. See, I've been paying attention, y'all, when they showed us yesterday that 700 pills came in the textile, roofing. So I started peeping. I said, oh, that's what because I knew the tariffs had to do with overseas. But see, if you green, you're going to think they're just talking about merchandise. It's both because the work was coming through the merchandise. So like I started peeping it. We got a FETTY crisis the same exact time TEMU started popping. But TEMU been out before that. So that's why I said I'm starting to peep it. The same place where they said the stuff was being manufactured at, coming through the TEMU shipments. So when you heard about the tariffs being set, because that's to set the tone of everybody moving their work through the merchandise. But it ain't just TEMU, y'all. Anything from overseas or a certain caliber, that shit coming through the country. That's what been going on. He'll say that's what been going on for years. It was a system. All right? Look at it like it was a system shipping it. Everything manufactured, shipped through TEMU. Coming from that country. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to say it. Then they got other people coming here. They come, family on this channel. Did we not look at it? 2 years ago when I said Scarface Part 2, the movie, and I said, man, those fools coming here just like Scarface. Only thing is Scarface, they was here moving the drugs, the coke. So I said, look, let's look. We were looking at the people, y'all. This ain't no, everybody know this. We looking at the people, right? Coming fresh across the border, fresh off the bus. Yo, look at them, man. I said, yo, them people ain't doing bad. I said, yo, see them? He got fresh sneakers. I said, see that girl right there? See them jeans? I said, man, look how that couple standing right there. I said, man, they look like they would work. I was just peeping all of them. Little kids getting off the bus, fresh ass clothes with haircuts. People ain't even peep that shit. Because you know why? They kept selling people that stuff. Oh, they doing them so bad. But the thing is, which I didn't understand, but some people know what they was doing. They played this game. They mixed the good in with the bad. You know what I'm saying? They had the good migrants coming in, but they had the bad ones around them. So they had the families, but you can tell some of them looking like straight drug dealers. They gonna, because I gotta read their clothes. You from overseas, but I'm looking at your haircut, bro, your clothes. I'm looking at your jeans, your sneakers. I'm like, nah, some of them look fresh. I seen them coming off that bus. I'm like, nah. New York, when they was in that hotel, you gotta understand, you don't think some of them was dipping out the hotel, moving a little work, moving them packs, moving that FETTY? Of course they was. So also remember, when they was in the country getting their money, they sending that money back home. That's right. So yeah, y'all, that's what the tariffs about. But this the main thing we got to talk about now. Because now, screw it, East Coast, West Coast beef. Now, it's a merchandise beef. And these are facts. It's a merchandise beef. Guess what's going on now, y'all? This real talk. Canada saying they ain't buying American brands. I told y'all this shit before. All this stuff came up. I said, we love foreign brands. They love American brands. That's how this shit go. Everybody is played ass backwards, y'all. That's how this shit work. You love Heineken, they want a damn Budweiser. They tired of that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's how this shit work. You want a damn Mercedes-Benz, BMW, man, they want a goddamn Chevy. They want a Cadillac. They want some American shit. Y'all understand that shit. See, you want some Versace, man, over there, that rich man, he want to pay a Levi's. That's how that shit work. Huh? That's how that shit work. When I been learned that FUBU was still popping overseas. Huh? When I learned that Sean John was still popping, Diddy was still getting money on Sean John, because over there, that shit's still popping. They want our shit. It's reversed. That's how the shit go. That's how this whole thing is played with this trade stuff. Y'all didn't get it. This trade is for real. We want all they shit like dummies, and they want all our shit. You know what I'm saying? The thing is with me, keep it real, guess what? I do both. I deal with American brands, and I deal with foreign brands. I always do both. I shop online, and I shop in stores. I do both. Because I know economy. Not only economy, I know what it is about being a human. You know what I'm saying? So I do both. I shop online, but I also like to shop certain places to get the full experience of the shopping. So everything I'm talking about, guess what? What made me think about this, it was on TV yesterday because the woman was talking about it. She said American brands are coming back. American brands are coming back. So now I'm seeing this beef. Foreigners, Canada, and AOL saying, look, we ain't dealing with no American brands because of the tax. You know? Because they know they about to get taxed on American brands. So I also want y'all to see this too. This is what all y'all got to understand. It's real simple. Now let's look at this, y'all. This is what y'all not understanding. See, everybody was taught to hate their country, but you don't understand. Everybody been eating up your country more than you. That's what been happening. So look what been happening, y'all. Everybody been getting these good American brands for the low for so long, but now they mad they got to pay extra. Now let's flip it, y'all. The same exact thing, TEMU shoppers. Now you see how they told you TEMU going up? You see the advertisement, right? Because TEMU about to get taxed. Get it? That's what's happening. They about to get taxed because they been eating off America with them low-ass prices, taking all our money, getting money hand over fist. Now they about to get taxed. Same thing with the foreigners. They let y'all shop in America with these good American brands. You ain't been getting taxed. Now your ass getting taxed. They don't want to get taxed. So everybody in America, y'all, look what they was doing. Coming to the country, taking advantage of the sales, not getting taxed. What else they doing? Working, coming, taking the money, sitting at home. Everybody was eating off the country, but now they bitching and complaining because shit getting put back in order. What orders are getting put back in? The same as that order did before all this shit started. Huh? That's it. People don't want to accept it. Okay, you came from other countries. Guess what? Your family been eating here for over 50 years. You still complaining. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Meanwhile, we talking about all this stuff. Who the one still in last place, y'all? Let's stop playing. All right, then. So, like I said, y'all, this battle of the brand stuff is real. So like I told you the other day, what I say, family, I said, come back home, y'all. I said, come back home, man. What I say over a year ago on this channel, I said, yo, man, I'm only rocking American brand. I'm going back to quality shit. You know why I said that? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Because I wasn't shopping at TEMU, but you know how we got into this, we get into this thing. We just buy new clothes and we get into a thing. Like I said, it might be the fad, whatever you want to say. Okay, them jeans popping. Them shits look hot. I don't really care about the name. Even though them shit's 100, I don't care about the name. Them shit's hot. I was doing that shit too. But I had to catch myself like, yo, when I started people, I'm like, yo, I'm buying certain clothes. I'm like, as the years go by, them shits don't hold no weight no more. It's like, because I'm like, yo, for real, them shit's not all brands. Ain't no real brands. Then I was like, yo, when you get certain shit never play out, all wash out, all burn out. So I was like, yo, I'm going back to American brands. Plus, y'all, this is why I kept cooking y'all on TEMU. I said it already. I swear to God, y'all. American brands were so cheap the past 4 years, y'all. And mainly what I'm talking about, family, the main thing I'm talking about is for your kids, man. I'm not talking about grown-ups. I'm not talking about grown-ups, y'all. For y'all that got kids, y'all could have got y'all kids so much fly shit out these stores, man. This is the stuff the foreigners be buying. That's why I told you. They mad. And look, y'all, the foreigners mad because they getting taxed on all this shit. Same way I broke down to y'all, I said, you don't fuck with Levi. You don't mess with the Gap, but foreigners do. All right? When I was going out on weekdays, the outlets, at different times, I'm seeing number foreigners. They love our brand. Every brand, they fucking love it. They love it. That's what I kept telling you. When I said, what, the country going back to shopping. Huh? I said, people in this country never had a chance to go to Disney World. Never had a chance to go to Vegas. They had it. All our American cities are new to them. I told you America going to be about tourism. Y'all didn't understand 18 plus million people came in the country for the first time of their life. You don't understand America got reset, y'all. I kept telling you. Why? This is why we had to get tricked to do other shit. They love these brands. They the ones going to get this shit booming. So what's going on is, y'all, what I said, everything you got tired of, everything you love, everything you don't love, everything you threw in the trash, it's something else going down now. They say, hey, you guys don't consume no more. You don't spend money. You just sell drugs, do what you do, and then you shop overseas. You do certain things where, okay, guys, at least back in the day when you sold drugs, you guys bought all these damn brands. And you bought it for your kids, too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all guys kept the economy going in the crack days in the back in the day. Y'all was getting y'all kids fresh. Y'all was buying that furniture. Y'all wasn't never getting put out. Y'all were really moving them drugs, but y'all was doing what y'all supposed to do by this economy. That's the difference. See? Now y'all started getting money, and then y'all started doing low-level shit. And that's why I was trying to tell y'all, American brands always the top, y'all. Y'all know over there the home of knockoff. I'm just being real. Because American brand family, you will wash that jacket for 5 years straight. That shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about American denim. And that's why I say it was a reason why they had to get y'all back to tights and crap. They literally try to break y'all down to a dirty lifestyle so you wouldn't value even clothes no more, y'all. Meanwhile, you know damn well that's how your kids used to be dressed. You know damn well that's how the shit go down. All right? And as you see from the picture, you can clearly see from American brands, cheap clothes from knockoff shit. You could tell. And what am I showing you? How other people are dressing their kids. That's what I'm showing you. How other people are dressing their kids. And guess what? That is not this. They say this is for y'all, and we're going to buy this from y'all. And that's what they was doing. So that's why now all their ass getting taxed. That's what's happening. All right? So that's why I've been was telling people play by play. Yo, get all the stuff you need. Everything for the low. Get your shit you need. Get everything you need. If you need car parts, you need to get car repairs. All that shit, anything getting shipped, getting taxed. Why? They were sending drugs through the car parts, y'all. Everything they were sending drugs through everything. You get it? That's what a lot of this is about. That's why I listen. They'll give you the keys. They'll say certain things coming through Canada, certain things coming through Mexico. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, these auto parts really got some other stuff. You get it? That's the shit they was doing, y'all. Telling you, man, people that ain't got no clue. Let's go. Organized boycotts of American brands flooded with European supporters. We have to do something. So it's a beef. It's a beef. Foreigners saying we getting taxed, we ain't buying no American brands. But if Americans start buying brands again, screw them foreigners. That's what's gonna happen. But I also know what happened. I'm not gonna tell a lie, y'all. I also know people felt like the American clothes are too expensive. And that's why they try to go the cheap route. It's the truth. I understand when you got kids, you gotta go a cheaper route. I understand that. But the truth is too, y'all. Y'all know this. When you buy your kids cheap clothes, you only got to keep buying them clothes more and more and more. Y'all forgot the recipe. When you get good clothes, get them what? A size bigger, them clothes going to last a little longer. See, like I said, a lot of y'all forgot that. Y'all forgot all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I also think dressing kids in tight clothes make them grow out this stuff faster. You got to keep buying stuff. Yeah, y'all. So that's what it is. You know, y'all forgot when you got a kid a polo shirt, a real Ralph Lauren polo shirt, you take care of that polo shirt, guaranteed last that boy 2 years. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? That's top brands, y'all. But this is what I'm really peeping. People had no clue American brands was the same as TEMU because I was looking. Yes, I seen myself, grown men t-shirts. The grown men, y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, grown men sell a polo t-shirt, $60. I was seeing that shit on sale, $20. Straight up, $20. Name brand shit. Nike t-shirts, $15, $16. Talking about on the tag say 35, that shit $16. Talking about grown-ups. All that shit was cheap, y'all. Winter coats. Get it? Polo coat, $500, shit on sale, $200. Straight up. Straight up. That's how cheap shit was. Meanwhile, you know, you could have got it right here. So I'm just letting y'all know. Even for next year, y'all, if you know you got kids, you can start buying that shit now. You gonna say that's how you got. When you see, like, look, when you got kids, you gonna look at it like this. This is how I look at it. I swear to God. This is how I look at it. I'm gonna show y'all something. Boom. It's March, right? But you're not looking at it. You got kids. Guess what? Back to school is really only 6 months from now. That's how I look ahead. So if I have my kids with me, I already know. Guess what? Back to school is only 6 months from now. That ain't long. So guess what? Me, I'm gonna start getting this shit in June. I'm gonna start getting it piece by piece by piece. That's why people mess up wait to the last minute. No, I'm gonna get the winter shit. As soon as it get hot, all the winter shit on sale. All that shit. Guess what? The winter shit is really the back to school shit. So now I'm getting all that shit half price. Then when back to school coming, I just update it. You see what I'm saying? But really, I look at it like school's right back 6. Really, they start in August. It's really 5 months from now. I told you I think different because I know they're gonna be out of school soon, but that shit will go quick. They'll be right back. They're gonna be back in school in 5 months. That's nothing, y'all. You see what I'm saying? That is nothing but damn that what 150 days from now. That's how you gotta look at shit. See, boom, let's go. Cause this economy shit is real. Meaning, after this tariff stuff gets settled, stuff gonna start jumping. That's when it's gonna start getting taxed. That's why I was trying to tell. Basically what I'm saying is, start getting stuff you need now because it's for the low. A tariff on what? Imported alcohol could be good for American brands. Now, this is important, grown-ups. It's about that alcohol. Very, very important, y'all. This is what it is. This is the game they playing. Yes, y'all know that cognac. Y'all know where that cognac come from? You see how they got everybody on everything foreign. Family, they got us on everything foreign, right? Boom. Now, everything you love foreign, taxed. You love that Henny, right? Everything from overseas getting taxed. Why? They're trying to get people back into American brands. What I said the other day, family, I said, remember back in the day, they used to drink Bacardi. They were drinking gin and juice, Seagrams. Told you, man. Everybody got so foreign, y'all. Everybody went foreign, which means everybody went so anti-America. America went broke. So it's a reason also why it's no jobs, y'all. It's no fucking job because all the companies shut down because nobody was supporting them like that. Everybody went foreign. Telling y'all what happened. So look, imported alcohol could be gone for American brands. This your clue right here when I'm showing you how the media work. This 2 days ago. Anybody that drank Henny, foreign, get your shit now. It's telling you, go get your shit by the gallon right now before it get taxed. Go get it. Why they saying gallon 50? They still know that shit $105. Go get it now, y'all. That's why I'm gonna keep showing y'all how this country work, man. They're gonna tell you, but if you don't get it, that's your ass. See that? And they ain't gonna put it on TV. They have to put it out in the public. As long as they put it on the internet, they still release it to the public. But if you ain't paying attention, you ain't gonna know. Why am I saying that? They did the same exact thing with this drug trade. They did the same exact thing, y'all. They gave everybody a head start, been told people to stop or their ass gonna get dealt with. They been telling them, y'all. So we're looking at some of the most dumbest people ever. But people better understand now this is a government hit. It's a government hit. Every state, every city is getting combed through, getting shaken down. All right? When you've been seeing these floods and fires, you actually been seeing cartels and people getting smoked out. Why? Because remember, some people think everything is a game. Some people think everything is a joke. So sometimes the Sandman has to come get them because they think everything is a performance. And that's why they understood that, you know, some of these people, they're not going to get it unless it's in rap. So you're going to see a lot of people didn't peep what's going on. They still don't know. They still think it's about bigU. But guess what? That guy bigU is just a piece of the puzzle, meaning he's just one guy that got yapped up. Meanwhile, it was people getting more money than bigU getting yapped up. Huh? Delta Airline passenger found hiding 35 pounds of meth and fentanyl. Whoever that was, they bigger than bigU. Period. Period. No. We're going to tell y'all about rap. Know why? Entertain, guys. Meanwhile, we smashing on all y'all. That's what happened. They hoping every goddamn fentanyl pusher is watching bigU news. That's what they wait. They waiting. They waiting because their door might get kicked down tonight. This shit might get kicked down this week. That's right. All this happening back to back this week. That's right. Tell you, you got a picture of all these agents they are sending out because they was already doing surveillance. Yes. Once again, Connecticut felon alleged possessed with FETTY, oxycodone and facing federal charges. All right, let's go. Rochester. Where else? Child passes out. Mind you, all this yesterday. All this week. All right, let's go. What else? Lafayette drug bust yields nearly 70,000 worth of FETTY. So, now to bring it up to date, this is why you're seeing this drama. Because the smart people know this where the stuff was coming at. So the tariffs is to shake it up. Anybody trying to move something, it's a tax. Now that messes up the order of business. They know a lot of people trying to flee the country and leave the country. You hearing stuff about airports. You been hearing stuff a little while about this airport, that airport, this. You hearing all this stuff, right? People been trying to flee, y'all. Just like a lot of y'all didn't know Malibu got burned down in December. But we didn't know about it till January. Yeah, because it's been a hit on their ass. And now it's trickling over. So look, the brands is all in it too. Because I kept telling you, it's all about money. Now y'all see from back in the days, America, when America, they told you the secret in Cocaine Cowboys about Miami. They tell you how mostly all American brands and businesses were started by dirty money. I've been learned this coming up. I said, yo, we the ones that kept the malls going because we was dealing with the dirty money. You got to throw the mafia in there. You got to throw everybody getting dirty money. It's the people from the streets that shop every day, y'all. When the people at work, it was the street people shopping. Like I said, we shop for our girl, we shop for us and our kids. It was the street money that did it. You know what I'm saying? But so when people get the concept of for 30 years, we let y'all stick to a formula. 30 years, y'all sold drugs. Take care of yourself. Now it's over. All right? But like didn't I tell you, it's always going to go back to what, y'all? The corporations. Let's go back to it, y'all. What I told you. They always going to be debt slaves. Who the debt slaves? The guys trying to make it out the hood. Who the debt slaves? The one calling themselves getting this money. Who the debt slaves, y'all? The one calling themselves moving their work, getting paid in these streets. Guess what? Somehow when it's all said and done, they ass going to stay debt slaves. Either they're going to go to jail or they're going to be dead. Either way, they're going to leave a bill, GoFundMe, they're going to leave some debt. Yup, and they're never going to get out. Why? Because I told you, you're never going to get past the corporations. Huh? All that shit you doing, ripping and running to Vegas, all over the world, you guys going to do what? You're going to get that money. But guess what you're going to do? You're going to be in this pyramid, a corporation. You're going to get that money. And you're going to go shopping because you love them Nikes. You feel me? Your girl, she like nice shit. You know what I'm saying? She want that Versace. Yeah, you're going to spend that money. Guess what you're doing? You're going to fuel up this goddamn economy, these corporations. Then we done with your ass, smack back to the ground. Your ass going to be a debt slave. Then it's going to be what? What's to prove you're a debt slave? You're going to prove to yourself you're a debt slave. Why? Because your ass going to have to pay a what? Bond. Swipe. Bondage. Back in bondage. Did it to yourself. One-way ticket back to plantation. That's right. Man, this thing called America phone, you know how to play. A lot of you guys just want to play, but you ain't know how to play. That's all it is. That's all it is, y'all. One day you'll get to your head, this shit is over with. If you couldn't apply your knowledge to anything else, you didn't understand that. Once you learn the art of hustling drugs, you can take that talent and apply that shit to anything. But y'all didn't understand that. Y'all didn't understand that, fool. Fool, I done sold cars on the side. I done did it all. I done flipped cars, all that shit. Everything. You can do anything once you know how to hustle, y'all. Anything. If you a hustler, you a hustler. Fool, I sell this laptop right now. Who want to buy a laptop right now? I need this money. You want to buy a laptop? That's me. I hustle anything that I don't care. You got pride. All you know is drugs, dumb. That's all you know. No, y'all. That shit been an old fantasy, fool. You guys been chasing shit from the 80s and fucking 90s watching Frank Lucas and them boys. Fucking idiots. Huh? The country been done with that shit. You guys still was getting gassed up on watching American Gangster. Matter of fact, you guys were still getting gassed up by gangsters on the internet. Ain't no such thing as gangsters on the internet. Anyway, like I said, it is no coincidence. You see those colors, bigU? No coincidence, man. What I do a special on? Groom them boys, man. They're going to always go to jail. That's right. All in the pictures showing you fools gonna go to jail always from the 60s and now. Let me break down how simple y'all are, man. Guess what? They say Malcolm X was what? On that dope. They say Malcolm X was what? Fucking with them white women on that dope. Guess what? Niggas still going to jail for dope. Why? Because they say they fucking dope heads. That's right. Never changed their ways. So they were dope heads back in the day. They always want to have sex and go to jail. What we going to do? Get their ass out of here. That's right. Get out of here. Because you guys won't listen. You don't change. You don't change. They sold dope back in Harlem. They were dope heads. Still dope heads. Bingo. Any more questions? So I'm not surprised about nobody getting locked up. I'm not surprised about none of this shit because I knew they wasn't going to let it go on forever. But you put yourself in a false reality that you're going to make this money, I'm going to be okay, and everything going to be straight. Meanwhile, biggest joke on the planet, y'all. Why? Because they've been told people they did not believe it. So I'm going to tell you again, if I knew what the hell was happening, how the hell big you ain't know what's happening? If you call yourself an OG, how the hell you still know how to move in this country? How the hell you still know how to move accordingly, calling yourself OG? Putting your whole team in jeopardy with stupidity. I say that for a reason. Out of all the states they went to the one state where the goddamn president be at. The dumbest shit you can ever do. Straight up. Straight up. Even I knew Las Vegas and LA was getting cleaned up. When they gave that baseball player over $500 million, y'all didn't know what that meant. When they built that SoFi Stadium, and then they go build a Clipper Stadium, y'all don't know what that means. That means you want to get out of here. You ain't gonna be out here prostituting and knocking out foreigners, and y'all didn't get it. The Olympics is coming, fool. The Olympics is coming. The Olympics is coming. Y'all don't get it. You will not be knocking nobody outside the head. When the Olympics come, you guys will not be shooting nobody and stabbing nobody. And the whole country ain't coming out with that rap shit. They killed rap before the Olympics. That's what they did. Maybe it might come back after, but rap will not be back no time soon. You better cancel that shit till after 2028. That's right. Gangster rap is the brainwash device that made people lose their mind. And they know the way we got them trained, they attack in public. We got like trained dogs. They attack in public locations. When they attack, they see red, they don't see kids, they don't see nothing. Yeah. Gotta train up that rap. So you know what we gotta do? We gotta kill rap. Gotta kill it. Yep. What they call? Put them down. Put them to sleep. Why? They like dogs. You gotta put them to sleep. Put them down. They don't get it. Once they infected, you gotta put them down. Put them to sleep. What it's called? Jail. Dead. Get out of here. Keep playing with y'all, man. I just put things in perspective so you get it. This stuff we've been talking about. When I told you, man, people been through these streets. Everybody from the streets ain't go down. Y'all just believe that. Y'all believe that. No, I told you, man, there's plenty of people that was on the streets that was smart. I know people that were smart years ago. Ben got out the game, and Ben never went to jail. I'm going to be honest with you. I know people walking around, and man, you ever heard that saying people literally got away with, you know what? Yes, there's a lot of people like that. They're straight legit. You would never know what they did because they've been changed their ways. These guys were stuck in the past called what? Hip-hop. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? These guys start talking about this shit on the internet, y'all. Huh? They still didn't get to their head. Streets and internet don't mix. Streets and technology devices do not mix. They didn't get it, y'all. They're going to still talk to me all day on a Saturday about, you know what I'm saying, bigU. They're going to talk about a whole bunch of shit. What they ain't going to talk about? Fool, how the whole America getting swiped out. Swiped. You better tell them boys swiping, no swiping, because they swiping up everything. All you got to know is if you already dealing in illegal activity, guess what? They already know the fuck you are. That's right. If you're already on a certain level, they already know you are. This is a matter of time now. That's right. It's a government thing, y'all. No, y'all. These people not getting put in no penitentiary. Hell no. No, these people getting put in that Guantanamo Bay type thing. And they getting put in them camps. Yes, they are. They getting put in camps, y'all. Real talk. And they getting held without no court date. They getting held without nothing. A lot of stuff. Yup. Some of them gonna get shipped out the country. Some of them gonna get dealt with. Yes, it is, y'all. Yes, it is. Also to show y'all, no. These are the people. So like I say, man, why y'all don't understand that the pandemic been over? Why would you go outside and still look like a damn pandemic? These people don't get this false world we in. The pandemic shut down that shit was last year, y'all. Shit been back open. But you ask that question, why does everything still look like it's lockdown? Why everything? Nah, y'all, it's just a particular people that's not moving. Nah, we slowed y'all down. Guess what? Now we come to get y'all. We already groomed y'all 4 years to stay competent, stay in the house, 4 years of, okay, if you sell drugs, you're going to just keep selling drugs because you set your ways, you're comfortable. So guess what? We already got you guys. We ready to come get you. We just going to come get you. All right? Reason why I say pay attention to Diddy because he represents the whole thing. Also, don't forget the other day I spoke about it. I ain't going to talk about it again. The connection between Diddy and bigU, Nipsey. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Didn't understand all this dirt been going on in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, what is Young Miami doing, y'all? Young Miami trying to get a clout up with Shannon Sharpe. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The woman of what? You see it. I ain't got to say nothing. You see it. Y'all see it. See that? I've been through this world was crazy when you get caught with stuff like that and just walk around. The question is Shannon that stupid? So you mean to tell me Shannon Sharpe didn't get with Young Miami before she got in trouble? He got with her after she got in trouble? Is Shannon Sharpe that stupid? But what I say, family, I already said Shannon Sharpe days a number because he keep doing stupid stuff. That's right. And plus, Shannon, they say that lady embarrassed herself. They say that lady turned into an alcoholic after she was on your platform, Shannon. They said when that woman was on your platform, Shannon, you didn't do no good for her and she lost the goddamn whole shit. But guess what, Shannon? I think your day is going to be number 2. I already said you got 2 days on TV. You keep making dumbass moves and decisions. You get with Young Miami, a woman accused of having pink coke. Boy, what is wrong with you, Shannon? You done lost your mind, Unc. We now know you're going crazy, Unc. We know you're going crazy. We have never seen the real life Benjamin Buttons. The real life Benjamin Buttons, Shannon Sharpe. Y'all thought it was a joke, right? No, he's an old man. As he get older, he get younger. You ain't noticed that yet? As he get older, he get younger. Yes, y'all. Benjamin Buttons is real. Go check the movie with Brad Pitt. It's real. Yep. You got something. The older he get, the younger he getting. You see it? We've never seen this shit. I gotta smack I never saw this. You ever seen a man get older and get younger as he get older? We never seen this shit. Y'all stop playing with me, man. You ain't never seen a man about to be 60 start wearing hoodies and shit. You ain't seen that. Shannon ain't wear hoodies back in the day. Never. That man wasn't wearing no Jordans. He was wearing suits and shit. We never seen a grandpa get fresh as he got older. We never saw this shit. I'm telling y'all, man, that man Benjamin Buttons. But guess what? Shannon gonna learn the Young Miami gonna slip some dope on his ass. Young Miami fuck around. But guess what? He would hang around Man DC. You know what I said? When I saw Man DC with Shannon, next thing you know, it was on TV. Shannon got robbed for $1 million watch. I said, Man DC fuck around, got his ass. I said, Man DC fell off. Remember Yandy was talking about leaving Man DC? I think Man DC hung around Shannon for a week, caught him with an old school Harlem move, sprint out the crib, and dipped in that nigga watch and left. Yup. Man DC got Shannon, y'all. That's my opinion. You know why I know? After Shannon say he got caught for that watch, I ain't seen Man DC with Shannon no more. I ain't seen Man DC since. I think Man DC got his ass. But I'm telling you, Shannon, you better hope Young Miami don't put a gun and some dope on you, because I would never trust that hoe. Hell no. Hell no. No. She'll look, come on, y'all, for real. What does Shannon have to gain off of her? Or maybe somebody sent her to take your ass down, Shannon. All right? Who knows? So y'all ready? Once again, y'all, real time, east to west. Check it out. Update. Look. Snatched up. When he got snatched up? Same day as bigU, just about. Police calls drug bust finds enough fentanyl to possibly kill 3,700 Americans. 3,700. That food can kill your whole family and your whole block and your whole city and your whole gang, all that shit, your whole school, all that. All right? All right, then. So guess what happened to him? You see, they pushing it like that to let you know. You see, y'all see 3,700 people, right? So guess what? When you see the same man on the news for the death penalty, please don't say nothing, because he don't. You see that? These are the narratives, y'all. That fool getting death penalty. Straight up, he getting that chair. Let's go. What else? 35 pounds. Let's go back. Right here. 8,000 fentanyl pills arrest, 2 in undercover operation. Now, this happened yesterday off the rip. So I'm giving you how after bigU, right, after yellabeezy, I'm showing you how this is a thing across America, East Coast, right here. All right? Starting from last Friday all the way to this week. Starting from last Saturday to this week, y'all. Starting from that, it's been a week straight. Let's go. Let's look at the dates. This yesterday. Boom. Let's go to this. Last Saturday. So guess what? This bus right here, Charleston man arrested in the state of Trump with what? 2 pounds of methamphetamine last week on a Saturday. The same week they said it was fires. Guess what? He got locked up that same day, and this people got locked up that same day from the same place. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say the same place, but the same day. Showing you the campaign. 2 arrested for illegal gun manufacturing operation and FETTY trafficking. We also know, according to the streets, on a Saturday, they started, which means they probably was catching people sleep. You know what I'm saying? Catching their ass Saturday morning. After a night of getting high and party, Saturday morning. Got the proof. All right? It started last Saturday, y'all. Let's go. All right? See that right here? What is that, y'all? 3 days ago. California seized over 650,000 fentanyl pills so far. Meanwhile, they banging and slanging. All right? People to understand when Homeland Security came, fool, that ain't police, fool, that ain't feds, fool, that's the government, that's military, fool. See them guns? That's right. That means you a threat. That means it will slaughter your ass. See that? Felon with gun and FETTY arrested by RPD at what? Mount Shasta Mall. As you see, it's going down this 2 days ago after bigU. Let's go. All right? It's a hit. Also, I'm going to say the cartels already been telling y'all. The cartels already getting dealt with. They got dealt with first. Some of the ass got shipped out of here. Guess who's going to get the charges? San Diego spearhead seizure of more than 720,000 pills and related arrests. Let's go. All right? We ain't even talking about the pink coat. We ain't talking about that. We talking about, oh, man. Let's go. Basic shit. Police make FETTY arrest on York Boulevard. As you see them when this is, a couple days ago. To give you the proof, it's happening all over America at the same time. What did they find, y'all? 13.5 grams of white FETTY. Boom. And everybody damn near is a FETTY head. Let's go to Connecticut. Felon allegedly in possession of FETTY, coke, oxycodone, and gun charge. All right? This was what? Yesterday. Let's go. Rochester man arrested in Farmington with fentanyl, deputies say. A Rochester man was arrested in Farmington after deputies discovered several baggies of fentanyl during the traffic stop. So now you also see they in the hood from the top to the bottom. Everybody's getting dealt with. When was this? Yesterday. All right? I'm giving you the update. It's a hit. It's going down. All right? Tell your boy, shut the shop down. Get rid of the pack. Get up out of here. All right? That's what it is. See this right here? Same week, couple days ago. Let me blow it up just to make it accurate. 18. So this right here, y'all, they started Saturday. This was Tuesday this week. This was Tuesday, as you see. Just giving y'all the proof. It was a hit all week, all over. Guess what? A lot of people we ain't gonna know about. We not gonna know everything, but it is said that the Florida Keys is burning. It was burning yesterday. So like I said, we don't know nothing. All right, let's go. We're about to close out in a minute, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's up on the Saturday, everybody that's tapped in. I'm going to holler at the chat. So now you get it, right? All this is tied together. See, look, yesterday, y'all, check it out. 2 days ago, woman arrested because her 10-year-old died from FETTY and that trank. 10-year-old. This week, a 3-year-old passed the same way. It's out of control now, y'all. So this is why it's going down. Why? The work, the drugs was moving through the merchandise. So now you see tariffs are set. See, bigU and them, people like him, they don't watch the news. So they didn't know about tariffs. You know what they didn't know? They don't know about tariffs, y'all. People, that's why I say when you're in America, you live in fantasy land, man. When you sell drugs, you think it's all about you. You don't understand. You don't understand nothing, man. Because once they start saying it's tariffs, that means, oh shit. They about to be on top of the shipments, bro. They about to start being on top of the shipments. They about to mess stuff up. So they didn't know that. Giving you the clues. They kept getting the clues to stop. But guess what else? The truth is, before the tariffs was announced, everybody you see getting locked up was already under investigations. That's the whole key. See, everybody, when I kept saying everybody being studied, everybody being judged, I kept telling you the shit. I kept saying Diddy is a clue. I said it's not all over with to Diddy is over with. It's not all over with. Since I said that, Irv Gotti died. Kevin Lyles more charges. Next week, bigU in trouble. Yellabeezy dead. He locked up. Everybody it's gonna keep going, y'all. When you get some good news in the name of hip hop, then you holler at me. I'm the one that I know Kendrick and Drake, that was rap news, but that shit was manufactured. It wasn't no natural shit. You have not got no natural talent other than beef, conspiracy, or controversy. You have got no good music to touch your soul, no good music to even see the lyrics to. Yo, I like that beat. You ain't been getting none of that. All we've been getting is chaos, dysfunction, and fucking what? Bad news. Now you see how it's 2025, right? But they still got it strategically set. So they got the whole black program set where, like I said, no matter how y'all go, right? 2025, a new year, guess what we're gonna do? Still have y'all caught up in old shit. We're going to have y'all still caught up in failure of death, misery, and arrest. We're going to always give you the clue and a reminder that no matter what you guys do, you're going to always get some of this black depression, right? And that's what's going to happen. Huh? See that black depression? Huh? Because meanwhile, everybody that won, now they lost, but now they want us to feel sorry for them. Even though, like I said, it is some people that love this shit, and it's going to keep on going. But I'm going to tell y'all this. 2025, understand everything is based on choices. That's it. All right? And your stupid-ass choices called shortcuts ain't going to work no more. All right? They say the path to success is a lonely one. So what you going to do about it without your gang and your clique? Huh? Maybe I understand why some of y'all like to be in jail, because you always got to have a gang and a clique. Because the truth is, a lot of men claim gangster, but they're actually scared to fly straight. They're scared to do the right thing. They're scared to do what they got to do because they're punks. All right? That's what it is. And they're scared to fail. So like I said, keep on trying to be like Malcolm X, idiots. Keep on trying to be like Gucci Man. Pick one. Most of y'all already like R. Kelly. Let's keep it real. All right? On that note, I'm going to get out of here and enjoy my Saturday. You do the same, all right? Hey, might have me another drink today. I don't know. Other than that, yo, guess what, members? Y'all stay tuned, too. Stuff coming tomorrow. Stuff coming, period. Y'all stay tuned, man. Also, like I said, man, you know, you got any family out here doing wrong, you better tell their ass to get right, because that shit ain't, they're not playing, y'all. And remember, it's a scam, right? So what? Everybody's going to tell. It's going to be a pyramid. Like I said, it's going to tell. Everybody's going to do, it's going to be a whole effect. That's right. Hey, they might have had the dope at your auntie house. Auntie going to jail. Auntie ain't do nothing but hold the drugs and the money. Her ass going down too. You better tell auntie. You know what I'm saying? What's up, John? On that note, what's up, Lorena? All y'all, shout out to all the people, man. On that note, we're going to get out of here. Y'all stay tuned. Yo, give me some updates later on. Let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this other stuff. I'm going to find out today what that fire was about in Florida. I'm going to find out what some more fires. I'm going to go see if there's some more evacuation, and I'm going to see if there's some more arrests. That's what I'm going to look at. So y'all do y'all part. I do my part, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. On that note, For No Thing Live, we out once again. Y'all stay up. Y'all keep doing your thing. What up, Big Phil? Andrew the Dog, what's up? Shout out from the east to the west. That's right. North to the south, OC, UK. Canada mad right now. Why they mad? Because Canada mad, man. I still rock with Canada. You got to chill out with that shit, man. You know why, Canada? Y'all been eating off America, too, for a long time, man. Y'all been living off the hog, man, so y'all got to cool out with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to chill out. Everybody eating off America, but they ain't been giving they ain't give America nothing back. Even though Canada, you still America, too. So y'all got to stop tripping. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop that tripping shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. So on that note, this is my opinion clowning, man. What's up, Black? Get out of here, y'all. One. What's up, EK? Thank all y'all. This is the most important thing I got to peep. See this, America? Look, you supported everybody, no crying. Now when it comes time for people to support American brands, they bitching and crying. See? It's right here in your face, y'all. Now that it's time to put money in America's pocket, nobody want to do that, y'all. Hopefully y'all going to see this shit now. Hopefully you're going to see it. See? When it comes time to put money in your economy, ain't nobody trying to do that. When everything in your country on sale, everybody want a piece. See that? Still don't get it, do you? Still don't get it. You still don't get it. You come in your neighborhood, somehow you don't see a lot of your stores right there. Like, we in a new world, right? People made it so rich, right? Why ain't no corner store still? Why ain't no donut shops, no coffee shops? Why ain't no this basic shit, sandwich shop? Why ain't no soul food spot? Why ain't none of that? You don't think they peep everybody in the house trying to sell dinners out the crib? You don't think they see how much you love your apartment, that you just throw parties and cookouts and Super Bowl parties and you do all this extra shit? That's why they shutting this shit down, y'all. They say, because y'all ain't starting no business, y'all ain't do shit. This shit for real, y'all. So just pay attention, man.